Hello, I am the Dancer Life Dancer, and I want you to watch this video. It is discrimination at Memorial Hospital in Belleville, 4700 Memorial Drive, at the physical therapy place and the Memorial Hospital emergency room. Police removed me from there today because of who I am, because I'm gay and transgender. Watch the video. You're going to see the removal process yourself. I got it on film. Watch it. Here it comes. I was removed from Memorial Hospital because of who I was. Because it's discrimination against gays, lesbians, transgender people. So watch this. Where's Amy?
She's in her office. What do you need?
I'm supposed to talk to her. Could you get her for me, please?
Can you just have a seat for a second and I will go get her?
Is the Kelly here today?
I don't know.
I got my car. It's all painted. I wanted to show it to you guys.
Kelly's here or not. I don't really look to see who's here.
Well, I'm not here either, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, I haven't learned what days everybody's here. This is my third day up here in the front, so.
Okay.
So that's why I wasn't being smart. I don't
Somebody
know.
getting her from me, or?
Susan, she's busy right now. What do you need?
I want to show you guys the car.
We can see it.
Can you?
We've got work to do, Susan. We can't look at your car and stop work. We have work to do. If you don't have business here, you're not.
So you don't want to see the van?
No.
Fine. I'll tell the people of the world that then.
That's fine. You can tell them that.
Do you guys want to see it too?
No, thank you. I've actually been told that you're no longer a patient of this facility, so I'm going to ask you kindly to leave.
Yeah, and you can thank Amy because you're going to be on the air.
It's not going to be the first
I
time.
think
ma'am.
take the camera off, you said. Yeah.
Will you please
Ma'am.
exit
Yeah.
my building?
I'll see you next time.
Susan, they
There is
asked
not
you
gonna be
to
next
put the
time.
camera
Take the
on.
camera off.
Open the door for me, please.
If you're going to be back here,
Open the door.
next time you come back here,
Get the camera off.
it's going to be Belleville that's going to be escorting you out. And you will be arrested for trespassing.
I was a patient here.
You were.
I don't want to talk to you.
Put the camera down. I'm not sorry.
That's fine.
Keep going.
What did I just say?
I have the right.
Get it off of me.
No,
Nope.
this is private property.
Push the button for me.
Go ahead.
I can't. See?
Get that camera off of me.
Bert, watch out.
Watch out.
I got it.
Push the button. I haven't done anything to anybody except come over to show them the van. You didn't push the button. I didn't do anything except come over to show you guys my car.
It's nice.
Bert,
What are you
can see
doing
out
with
the door.
this?
I'm not standing by the door.
Because Amy told me to come up here and talk to her. When I come up and talk to her, that's what she does to me. Just get out of my way.
Pull the camera off of me.
Open the door.
The door open itself.
Don't walk in back of me.
I'm making sure you depart my property.
I've been a patient here all these years, and this is how you do me?
You are no longer a
Does it
patient
have
at
something
this
to-
facility.
Say that again.
You are no longer a patient at this facility. Please depart my property.
Scared of you. I'm scared of you.
Ma'am, I am not doing anything to you.
You do know I have 14 million fans, right?
That's nice. Will you please depart
And you
my
will
property
be on
now?
the air.
Watch out.
I don't care. Let them watch out for me. Are you following me?
I am making sure you depart my property.
Then come over and see my van then too. So this is how I'm treated after all this time, huh?
You have been told that you are no longer to be here.
You're gonna be on the news, buddy.
Okay.
I don't walk backwards to somebody.
Okay, well, I'm not moving from this spot. I'm just making sure that you're departing.
After all this time I've been coming here, you do this. This is how I get treated? Are you kidding me? This is how I get done after all that time? Any departing words?
Have a good one. You have a nice day.
Yeah, after all this time I've been coming here, this is how Amy treats me? Nothing to say?
Man, have a nice day.
Screw you. Are you kidding me? I got the police coming out here. Are you kidding me? Oh my freaking God, I don't believe this. This is happening at Memorial Hospital. Hold on, I gotta go. You want to get out of the way? This is me leaving the Memorial Hospital thing. Somebody gets out of the way long enough for me to do it. That's it. You told me that Amy wanted to talk to me. Okay, here it is. Memorial Hospital. You've seen what just happened to me over here. Right here. And I'll be back to do the story. Hello, this is me, Susan Stone. And I just came from Memorial Hospital, Neuroscience Center. And they, to show them the van, they called the police on me. They sent me away, told me that they didn't care about the van, they didn't care about me, they didn't care about anything. That they wanted me out of there because I was a danger to them over there and some other crap like that. That we don't want to see none of that stuff. You need to leave. You're not welcome here. You're LGBT. You know what I mean? Gay or whatever the hell it is. That's what it's about. I'm all upset. This is the Memorial Hospital, one in Belleville, the Neuroscience Center. So the Neuroscience Center down there in Belleville. So I need to I don't know. I need to talk to somebody about it. Anyway, I'm in dazed right now because I'm going to bring you this story. I'm kind of shocked right now because they called the police on me, told me I'm not welcome there. I need to leave because who I am and all this shit. We don't want to see the van. That part you didn't get on there. We don't want to see anything. We don't care about you. We don't care what happens to you or anything like that. That's at Belleville Hospital, Memorial Hospital Neuroscience Center. Do you guys want to see it too?
No, thank you. I've actually been told that you're no longer a patient of this facility, so I'm going to ask you kindly to leave.
Yeah, and you can thank Amy because you're going to be on the air.
It's not going to be the first
I
time.
think
ma'am.
take the camera off, you said. Yeah.
Will you please
Ma'am.
exit
Yeah.
my building?
I'll see you next time.
Susan, they
There is
asked
not gonna
you
be
to
next
put the
time.
camera
Come
on.
on.
Open the door for me, please.
If you're going to be back here,
Open the door.
next time you come back here,
Get the camera off.
it's going to be Belleville that's going to be escorting you out. And you will be arrested for trespassing.
I was a patient here.
You were.
I don't want to talk to you.
Put the camera down. I'm not playing.
That's fine.
Keep going.
What did I just say?
I have the right.
Get it off of me.
No,
Nope.
this is private property.
Push the button for me.
Go ahead.
I can't. See?
Get that camera off of me.
Bert, watch out.
Watch out.
I got it.
Push the button. I haven't done anything to anybody except come over to show them the van. You didn't push the button. I didn't do anything except come over to show you guys my car.
It's nice.
Bert,
What are you doing with this?
I'm not standing by the door.
Because Amy told me to come up here and talk to her. When I come up and talk to her, that's what she does to me. Just get out of my way.
Pull the camera off of me.
Open the door.
The door open itself.
Don't walk in back of me.
I'm making sure you depart my property.
I've been a patient here all these years, and this is how you do me?
You are no longer
Does
a
it
patient
have
at
something
this
to-
facility.
Say that again.
You are no longer a patient at this facility. Please depart my property.
Scared of you. I'm scared of you.
Ma'am, I am not doing anything to you.
You do know I have 14 million fans, right?
That's nice. Will you please depart
And you
my
will
property
be on the
now?
air.
Watch out.
I don't care. Let them watch out for me. Are you following me?
I am making sure you depart my property.
Then come over and see my van then too. So this is how I'm treated after all this time, huh?
You have been told that you are no longer to be here.
You're gonna be on the news, buddy.
Okay.
I don't walk backwards to somebody.
Okay, well, I'm not moving from this spot. I'm just making sure that you're departing.
After all this time I've been coming here, you do this. This is how I get treated? Are you kidding me? This is how I get done after all that time? Any departing words?
Have a good one. You have a nice day.
Yeah, after all this time I've been coming here, this is how Amy treats me? Nothing to say?
Man, have a nice day.
Screw you. Hello, I am the Dance of Life dancer. Okay, we're going down this road right now. This is the road Memorial Hospital is on. And I'm going down this road to share a story with you because I have been trespassed from Memorial Hospital because of who I am. You heard the rest. You're going to hear the rest with the police, the security and stuff. There it is right there, Memorial Hospital. See it right there? I have been trespassed from Memorial Hospital, Belleville, because of who I am. Yeah, let's do this. Same as this Journey Church is across the street. They're probably responsible for that, but never mind. This place right here, this is the road that goes to Memorial Hospital right here, which I'm showing you. This is the place where I got this pass from. Like, this is a this way. Memorial. We're gonna take a ride through here and I'm gonna show it to you. Then I'm gonna go get a fucking I'm gonna go get hamburgers or something. Right here, this place banned me from coming here, trespassed me from coming here because of who I am. Transgender. And you're gonna see that trespassing on this video because I captured it all on video. So here's the lot. You're gonna see it because I'm gonna show it to you. This hospital right here. And we might be having right there. And we're going around and back out. Hopefully without an accident. This is the lot. Let me put this down. Yeah. Go see it yourself. We're just right here. There's the hospital right there. I was banned from this place because of who I am. I can see this car right up here. He's waiting for me. See this? See that guy right there? He's waiting for me right there. See him? This is the hospital. They banned me because of who I am. See? Transgender. Right there. We're too close.
Huh?
I wasn't talking to you. Talking to myself here. This is the place right here that has the problem with me being transgender. So, I'm showing it to you. You're seeing it. Right here, this place, right there. You see, the security followed me on the lot. And I'm gonna go do my interview, park at the lot, do my interview. And here it is, right there. That place right there. No, we're going this way. Not the other way. Here's your Memorial Hospital. Right there. Hello each and every one of you out there. I am about to bring you another very interesting upside down story of discrimination. And Amy started it. So I went to the Memorial Hospital Neuroscience building today. And I went to the neuroscience building today in order to talk about somebody named. I'm not going to mention the lady's name. I went there to talk to somebody up there today who I was told to come back and talk to somebody named, well, I'm not going to mention any names. So I was told to talk to this lady. And when I got there, this lady, let's just call her the Big A. I'm not going to mention what her name is. Sent the security police after me. And you see the video. And this has to do with discrimination, my friends. This is discrimination. They didn't want me there because of who I am. I don't care what you've seen on there. That right there was discrimination because of who I am. They didn't want me there because of who I am. Said they trespassed me, that I'm not allowed to go to the hospital or the neuroscience building for physical therapy because of I'm transgender, because of who I am. I don't care what they put out there as it is. What the problem is, it is because of who I am. And I mean, they could sit there and tell you that oh, it's because I'm not with the program and all that stuff anymore. I'm not with the, what do you call it? That I'm not with the, you know, not a patient there anymore and all that stuff. But that's not what the reason is. Reason is because they can't handle me. I'm too much for them. I'm the colorful one. I'm the transgender one. People are complaining about me being transgender. Other than there's two people up there that are very good friends of mine. They don't have nothing to do with this. Mrs. C and Mrs. K. Because I'm not mentioning names. They're the okay ones. They have nothing to do with this. So that's my physical therapist. It means we're bringing this in. Means we're bringing this issue in. I'm also going to talk about the Memorial Hospital emergency room that happened with the night of the accident. The night of the big bad accident when I lost my pink van. Remember that? You remember it. I'll even show you the video on it again, so you can see it once again all over again. Well, when I went into Memorial Hospital emergency room, when I got there, here's what they said. And I was taken there by ambulance. I had 2 broken ribs and a real bruised side in my back. When I got there, they said, when I went to the ER, they said, you are making too much drama. You are making this stuff up. We're not accepting you in here. You need to go wait out in the waiting room with everybody else. They took me out of the ambulance and said that all I was doing was seeking drugs, and I was all I was doing was seeking drugs, and I was seeking drama. That there's actually nothing wrong with me, which I have what do you call them, X-rays and stuff that proves I was in an accident and I broke my ribs. And they told me, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. Yeah. Yeah, this has happened 5 different times when I went to Memorial Hospital emergency room. They treated me like crap. I went to the administrators. They did nothing. And when I came in there before for my broken femur, was a year ago? Yeah, it was a year ago. When I went in there to X-rays, they told me the same thing. Memorial Hospital ER. They told me that I was making it up. I was seeking drama and attention. Said, I'm seeking attention. Like, yeah, I couldn't be someplace better than there, right? I mean, I'm going to the hospital screaming with pain because I'm seeking attention. That's the funniest piece of crap I've ever heard in my life. So, they x-rayed me 10 different times. Couldn't find anything until I kept going back and going back and going back. And when it broke all the way, which is why I'm in so much pain today, which there's... But, then they finally found it. Too late. You already did the discrimination, though. Because each time when I went there, the Memorial Hospital emergency room said that I was seeking attention. I was just being dramatic and seeking drugs. That's what they come up with each time. I've never done drugs in my life. I don't go for place for drugs. I don't even like taking the medication that I take for my prescription medicine. But yet they're coming up with, I'm just seeking attention. I'm seeking out drugs. I'm doing this and that. It's all a bunch of crap. The videos you're seeing and going to see is going to prove that. And you're going to see that video for the police. You watch it. This is live video from the Memorial Hospital. It's the Memorial Hospital neuroscience place where the physical therapy and all that stuff is. I don't care if they tell you, oh, you're not a patient here and this and that bullshit. It's because of right here, because of who I am. When I went up there this afternoon, which is Thursday, I went downstairs to talk to Mrs. A. I'm not mentioning any names. And the lady that was over here, because I said to them, I wanted to talk to her, that the lady upstairs told me to talk to her. When I went down there, all they did was send the police after me. Which is, that happens to me all the time, but... And the other thing about this is the ladies in the corner told me, I don't want to see your van. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see nothing. I just want you to leave. We don't want to see your van. We don't care about your van. We don't care about anything. And I tell nothing but the truth. I tell it like it is. That's what she said. It's a heavy-set lady. I don't know her name. Sitting in a corner downstairs with the physical therapy downstairs. Said that we don't want you here. We don't want you here because of who you are. We don't want to see your van, the new van. You're bothered, just go and leave. Everybody's bothered by you. Like, I went back upstairs to talk to Mrs. C upstairs. I'm not going to mention any names. And then the police comes out and escorts me off, and Mrs. A. And you can put whatever words on that you want to. I don't care. I'm not gonna mention names here, so nobody gonna mention names. But Memorial Hospital. So anyway, sent the security police after me to take me out because of who I am. I'm transgender. They don't like that. I'm too colorful. They said get this. They said I'm soliciting there. You know, what am I soliciting? Do you see anything? I mean, soliciting the dance of life, or Jesus Christ maybe. Well, they don't like that when you solicitate the dance of life or Jesus Christ. They're one and the same. They don't like to know the truth. They can't stand me being who I am. You know what I mean? It's called discrimination. And they're doing it to me. Memorial Hospital has always been a bad place. But that ER, the emergency room, has always been a bad place. They treated me horrible when I was in there for my femur surgery a year and a half, 2 years ago. So, I wouldn't doubt if that went the police coming for me right now. It is the police. What do you know about that? Yeah, you want to know something? So, I think they sent the police out here after me. I gotta go. Anyway, yeah, anyway, I'm watching this. Hold on. I mean, this hospital is a joke. Anybody out there gay or transgender or LGBT, you need to make a petition out, and you need to hold a sign out this hospital and boycott it. Yeah, I gotta go. Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute later. We got problems. Hello, I'm the Dance of Life dancer, and I'm extremely upset today because their reasoning for all this does not make sense. That I'm supposed to follow their mixed up rules about the transgender people. Hold on. Hello, I am the Dance of Life dancer, and I'm going to give you my personal opinion about this bull crap today at Memorial Hospital. About them discriminating against me. You know what? They pawn off their rules on me. Their rules, this and that and this and that. Oh, you're not allowed to talk to anybody there because of this and that, and you know, transgender and all this crap. You know what I mean? You're not allowed to talk to anybody. Number one, I don't follow their rules. I don't follow anybody's rules, except the ones that I think are okay. I'm a nonconformist. I mean, their rules don't make sense to me. You ever heard of a constitutionalist? Well, okay, I'm not a constitutionalist. I am a nonconformist. I don't conform with their rules because they don't make sense. Here's what I do conform with. I don't hurt life. I don't hurt people. My number one rule, and I have them too, is I don't destroy people or life of any way, shape, form, or kind. I don't discriminate against people. I don't hurt people. So, that's my number one rule with this. So, all of this stuff they're talking about and all this crap and everything doesn't make sense to me because I'll tell you something. I'm a nonconformist and I don't follow their path. I don't follow their things. I am my own person. I follow the rules that make sense. The ones they're giving me doesn't make sense. I can't talk to anybody because of who I am or whatever reason it is that said, oh, I'm soliciting. What am I soliciting? Jesus, maybe? I wasn't talking even about that. I mean, they're talking about I'm soliciting because of who I am. You know, that's soliciting, right? Because of who I am. That's my personal opinion about this. Number one, I don't follow their rules, or anybody's, but for that matter, unless they make sense. And it doesn't make any sense. The rules that I follow is I don't hurt people. I mean, I follow the rules of life that whatever you need to do to survive, that's my rules. We're in the law of the jungle. Whatever you need to do to survive, that's what I do. So, their rules don't follow along with it. Their stuff is silly. And here we go. We're going to have to close the windows again. I'm going to burn up in this car, but That's the ones that I follow. I don't follow this stuff they're talking about. I don't follow their rules. I don't follow their game. I mean, their hate, their discrimination, I don't follow that. Their hate of everybody, their discrimination, all this stuff. I don't follow any of that stuff. That stuff don't make any sense to me. I don't do it. I don't go there. I am a nonconformist. So that's the way that it works with me. Doesn't work the other way. This is my opinion about this. So, you can take that to the bank and like it or leave it. But I don't like it. I don't like the discrimination, and that's not the end of the story either, because I'm contacting my LGBT groups and all this stuff, and you're going to know about what this place did. They treated me rotten, you know, the entire time I was there at the hospital, at the ER down there. And it's not okay. It never was okay. I'm tired of this discrimination. We got this lady leaving. That's a good idea. Go somewhere else. See, when they get around me, they start leaving. They don't like me because I'm too colorful. They don't like that. So hey, goodbye. See, she's leaving. They don't like me. I'm too colorful for them. That's what they said at this Memorial Hospital. I'm too colorful. I need to follow their rules. You want to know something? Rules are a bunch of nonsense. I mean, yeah, we have to have rules and all that stuff, of course, but this stuff they're talking about, fool with it. I don't believe it, I don't follow it. I mean, unless it makes some sense to me. What makes sense to me is you don't hurt people. That's my number one. I do not hurt people any way, shape, or form. That includes discrimination and anything else you can come up with. Race, color, sex, gender. I don't discriminate against people like that. These people at the hospital, Memorial Hospital, emergency room, and neuroscience building, all they do is they don't want me there because of who I am. I'm too colorful. Look at this. They said I'm soliciting because I'm dressed this way. That, my friend, and let me tell it to you again. They said I am soliciting there because of the way that I am dressed, because I am transgender. In other words, I'm soliciting transgender to these people. And hey, they can't stand that. I mean, they must all be a bunch of Jesus believers over there or something. You know, just like this Faith Family Church deal. You know, if you're not like them, they toss you out. And you've seen that, right? Well, there's my opinion about it. I mean, you like it or whatever, I don't care, because that's still my opinion. I mean, they hurt me because of who I am, and this is my opinion. So, all right. Thank you. Where's Amy?
She's in her office. What do you need?
I'm supposed to talk to her. Could you get her for me, please?
Can you just have a seat for a second and I will go get her?
Is the Kelly here today?
I don't know.
I got my car. It's all painted. I wanted to show it to you guys.
Kelly's here or not. I don't really look to see who's here.
Well, I'm not here either, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, I haven't learned what days everybody's here. This is my third day up here in the front, so.
Okay.
So that's why I wasn't being smart. I don't
Somebody
know.
getting her from me, or?
Susan, she's busy right now. What do you need?
I want to show you guys the car.
We can see it.
Can you?
We've got work to do, Susan. We can't look at your car and stop work. We have work to do. If you don't have business here, you're not.
So you don't want to see the van?
No.
Fine. I'll tell the people of the world that then.
That's fine. You can tell them that.
Do you guys want to see it too?
No, thank you. I've actually been told that you're no longer a patient of this facility, so I'm going to ask you kindly to leave.
Yeah, and you can thank Amy because you're going to be on the air.
It's not gonna be the first time.
Take the camera off, you said. Yeah.
Will you please
Ma'am.
exit
Yeah.
my building?
I'll see you next time.
There is not gonna be a next time.
Take the camera off.
Open the door for me, please.
If you're gonna be back here,
Open the door.
next time you come back here,
Get the camera off.
it's gonna be Belleville that's gonna be escorting you out. And you will be arrested for trespassing.
I was a patient here.
You were
I don't
no
want to
longer.
talk to you.
Put the camera down. I'm not sorry.
That's fine.
Keep going.
What did I just say?
I have the right.
Get it off of me.
No,
Nope.
this is private property.
Push the button for me.
Go ahead.
I can't. See?
Get that camera off of me.
Bert, watch out.
Watch out.
I got it.
Push the button. I haven't done anything to anybody except come over to show them the van. You didn't push the button. I didn't do anything except come over to show you guys my car.
It's nice.
Bert,
What are you
stand
doing
up.
with this?
I'm not standing by the door.
Because Amy told me to come up here and talk to her. When I come up and talk to her, that's what she does to me. Just get out of my way.
Blow the camera off of me.
Open the door.
The door open itself.
Don't walk in back of me.
I'm making sure you depart my property.
I've been a patient here all these years, and this is how you do me?
You are no longer a
Does it
patient
have
at
something
this
to-
facility.
Say that again.
You are no longer a patient at this facility. Please depart my property.
Scared of you. I'm scared of you.
Ma'am, I am not doing anything to you.
You do know I have 14 million fans, right?
That's nice. Will you please depart
And you
my
will
property
be on
now?
the air.
Watch out.
I don't care. Let them watch out for me. Are you following me?
I am making sure you depart my property.
Then come over and see my van then too. So this is how I'm treated after all this time, huh?
You have been told that you are no longer to be here.
You're gonna be on the news, buddy.
Okay.
I don't walk backwards to somebody.
Okay, well, I'm not moving from this spot. I'm just making sure that you're departing.
After all this time I've been coming here, you do this. This is how I get treated? Are you kidding me? This is how I get done after all that time? Any departing words?
Have a good one. You have a nice day.
Yeah, after all this time I've been coming here, this is how Amy treats me? Nothing to say?
Dan, have a nice day.
Screw you. Hello, I am the Dance Alive Dancer. And get this one. Here is what I was told. That I'm soliciting there, and you ready for this one? Because of the lettering on my van, which it says Dance Alive Dancer, I can show you. Well, you already know it. See, it's on the... You already know what's on the van. Because it says Dance Alive Dancer on there, that my van being there is soliciting, and that's part of why they don't want me there. You ever heard of that? Sounds like a big excuse to me, along with the other ones. But lady on the phone told me that. That's not in the video. Lady on the phone from there told me that I am soliciting because of what's on my van, on the outside of my van. Wow. How many kinds of gender and gay discrimination can you get? I mean, that's what this is. That's what this boils down to. This is discrimination. Transgender, gay discrimination, LGBT. That's what this is. And it's right aimed at Memorial Hospital, which, when I went on the lot, and I tried to do my video over there, the security followed me, and along with the police. I left, so they didn't pursue me, but they sent the police after me, the Belleville police. So, and you've seen the previous one. So, wow, these people really hate transgender, gays, LGBT people. To come up with an excuse like that is the granddaddy of them all. Hey, I take my hat off to that one. That one's the first time I've ever heard that one. And this has been done to me every week of every month, and this is the first one I've heard where it's because of the lettering on my van. I mean, I'm soliciting there because of the lettering on my van. I mean, that's almost good enough to be put in my comedy show, if you know what I mean. That's funny enough to be put in my comedy show, really. I might stick one in there about it, too. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. I mean, this is totally fantastic here, you know what I mean? After all the stuff I've heard, that's the first I've ever heard of that one. Ever. Because of the lettering on my van, I'm soliciting it. Bunch of bullshit. It's because of who I am, not the lettering on my van. Which is what means when they said that I am distracting to everybody there, and I am, what's the other word they say? You know what I mean. It's discrimination. They don't want me there because I'm too colorful, because of who I am. You know, it goes against their Jesus ways, if you know what I mean. Their Christian ways over there. You see, that's supposed to be a Christian place. And anything with Jesus in it, they don't want anything to do with people like me. Take the Faith Family Church, for instance. Remember that little deal? So, anyway, that's what it's all about. Have a good night. Hello, each and every one of you. I am the Dance Alive Dancer. And you've already seen most of the rest of the video about what happened on the 16th when I went over to the Memorial Hospital. However, here's what you haven't heard. You haven't heard what happened when I was when I had my stroke. Remember that video? You seen me taken away in the ambulance when I had my stroke? That was about back in January. You haven't heard the real story of what happened there. And you haven't heard the real story of what happened when I was in my van accident on, what day was that, the 16th or something like that of, when was it, March? Yeah, March. You haven't heard what really happened when I was taken to Memorial Hospital emergency room. So, I'll start with the car accident, since it's the most recent one. Hold on. need help. I need help.
What can I do for you?
I don't know.
I'll call.
All right. So you ready? Everybody knows how the crash happened. I don't got to tell you that. So, okay, when I was taken out of the van, I was put in an ambulance and taken to Memorial Hospital in Belleville. So, I know you're familiar with that place. And I had had 2 broken ribs, and I was bruised over here, and I had some pain in my back, which turned out to be bruised, because I had went to another place, which I'm not going to mention what it is. I went to another urgent care, got myself treated, and was diagnosed with it. So, okay, they put me, after the automobile accident, the one that took my van, I was taken to Memorial Hospital, which was down the street from where I was. And, okay, so I went in, they wheeled me into the ER, the emergency room, and this has actually happened 6 to 8 times before. And the only thing about it is, I was told not to tell you about it. However, I'm not listening to that. So, I am going to tell you about it. So, when they wheeled me into the emergency room, 2 broken ribs, get me right here. Bruised on my side and in my back. Here's what happened. The nurse came up to me when they wheeled me. Now I was on a stretcher from the ambulance. They wheeled me into the emergency room, and the first thing this lady says was, "Oh no, we're not having drama here no more." And they said to me, they actually said it to the ambulance people, but I was the one that heard it the most, that I am a drama queen, that I am a drama queen, that they don't, there's nothing wrong with me, I'm just an attention seeker, that there's nothing wrong with me, which, get me, I was diagnosed with 2 broken ribs, and a severe bruise right here and one in my back. So, they said there was nothing wrong with me, that I was a drama queen, that I was going in there just for nothing but pain medication. Meaning a druggie, which I've never taken drugs in my whole life. I hate medicine, even medicine. So, they said, put her out in the waiting room, you're going to wait a real long time. And that's when I lost it. I started saying, no, we're not doing this. I said it in a way different way. And I actually wound up walking out, and they arrested me for disorderly conduct, calling 911. I called 911 and called the police to tell them to get me out of here because they're treating me like shit. And something related to the car accident, that, So, in actuality, Memorial Hospital, how they charged me with two other incidences. One is misuse of disorderly conduct. 2 disorderly conducts. Actually, one is calling 911, which, duh. You're supposed to call 911 when you're having an emergency, right? However, my emergency was that hospital was treating me like horrible and mistreating me, and they accused me. The minute I walked in the door on the stretcher, get this, they told me that, we're not doing this today. They said it just like that. This person is nothing but a drama queen, seeking attention. There's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her. Actually, I was almost killed in a van accident, and if you don't think that that's true, go back and watch that van accident. In fact, I'm going to include it in here. We're including it in here, just so you remember it. Which I had 2 broken ribs, and I was treated at another facility for. And then they said, take her way out there and make her wait for, you're going to wait for a long time. That's when I left and got all upset, and I called for some help, which was 911. I hate when you have an emergency, call for 911. Like, call for 911 to take me to another place or something. Because this place, all they accuse me of is, I'm a drama queen. I am, and no, they really did this. If you don't believe me, ask them. I'm a drama queen. That I am, making this up. There's nothing wrong with me. That all I am is seeking drugs. Which, I've never taken drugs in my life. I mean, that's a laugh. Never, ever, ever, ever have taken drugs in my life. Now that's actually a funny right there. But not funny. So, anyway. So that's what happened with the accident back in March. Okay, the other one. And I was told not to tell anybody anything about that one and threatened and all that stuff. By, I put in a, what do you call it? Complaint. Which nobody did anything about. They, get this, they said, oh, you was treated appropriately. Does that sound like I was treated appropriately? Okay, so we're going to go back to January. Back to January. Remember when I had that stroke and I was taken by ambulance? Remember me seeing that video of me getting in the ambulance? That one day when I couldn't feel my foot anymore? Remember that? If you need a refresher, I'll put that one back in there again too. Anyway, when I got there, and this is a pretty good story. When I got there, they kept me in the waiting room for like 10 hours. They kept taking people over me. And they kept, at the end of it, they told me, now listen up. They told me that I was a drama queen, seeking attention, that there was nothing wrong with me. And get this one, I had a spot in my eye. Remember that? I thought I was going blind. They told me, well, if you're blind, how can you see the chair? And I'm like, what the hell? Do you not hear what I said? I said that I am going blind. There's something wrong with my eye. It turned out to be a stroke. Which, get this, they said there's nothing wrong with you. You're a drama queen. All you want is, you're seeking drugs, which I'm not a drug seeker. I have no drugs in my life. Nothing, ever taken drugs, ever before. I could stand before God and say that one. I don't even like taking my own medication. And then they said, it kept me waiting and waiting 10 hours, you know what I mean? And then at the end of that, I'm going to jump to the end of that, because I kept calling up the administrator and everybody and say, when are they going to take me? When are they going to take me? When are they going to take me? And they treated me like horse shit, to make a long story short. And then at the end of that, they never did take me. At the end of about 12 hours, everybody in the waiting room, you know, the waiting room is full, but they emptied the waiting room like 3 different times. They left me sitting there, told me that I was a drama queen, that I was seeking attention, that there was nothing wrong with me, and I was just after drugs. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Later, I was diagnosed by a different facility with a triple stroke. Okay, jumping to the end of that. Okay, at the end of that, the security guard, these people are really something with the security shit. The security guard, hold on. I'm watching something here. The security guard actually threw me out. They threw me out. They made, I had to call a taxi cab, which I had to spend $75 to get back home. And I'm still pissed about that one. I want to make a complaint about that one. And, with the administrator and all that. At Memorial Hospital. Now, all of this is Memorial Hospital, 4700 Memorial Drive. And this was in the emergency room. Both times I was taken there by ambulance. Both times they stuck me in the waiting room and made me wait 10 hours, 12 hours, and then never did take me. So I had to spend $75 of my own money. The security guard and Memorial Hospital, now listen up on this one. They took me out of the emergency room, out of the waiting room, and stuck me out in the outside, you know what I mean? Now It's like February, you know what I mean? When this happened, so it's cold and stuff out there. Sick as I was, they stuck me outside and told me I need to get off the property, much like you seen this guy, security guard, do the same thing. And it cost me $75. And another facility said that I had had a triple stroke, which is what caused all of my problems. I could have died. And when I went to complain to the lady that you complained to, the administrator at the hospital, here's what they told me. Are you listening? Here's what they told me. They told me that I was treated appropriately for someone like me. Did you hear what I said? I was treated appropriately for someone like me. Treated appropriately. Does anything there that you heard so far sounds like I should be, that's the way that somebody's treated? Appropriately? Really? I could have died with the triple stroke, and that's not the first time it happened either. It's happened 6 times before. Memorial Hospital, Belleville, Illinois. Emergency room, Memorial Hospital, Belleville, Illinois. Neuroscience building. And I was treated appropriately. So I guess it was appropriate for them to let me fall on the floor and die from a stroke, right? Wow. And you know what that's called, honey? That's called discrimination. They don't like me because of who I am. I'm too colorful. I'm too gay. I'm too transgender. They don't like that. So this is how they do me. And now I'm sharing it with you. So when you go there, you need to watch out. Because they'll freaking kill you. If they don't like you, they'll do what they did to me. I mean, they didn't listen to me, and this has happened before. Remember my broken femur? 2 years ago. Or was it 1 year ago? Either 1 or 2 years ago. I went there 12 times to that emergency room, Memorial Hospital. Each time they did x-rays and everything, and they did not, and I think they did it on purpose, didn't catch my broken femur. I mean, and that's not possible. It's impossible. And finally, when it was all the way broken, we finally caught it, so and so and so. But when I was in the hospital getting the surgery, I got treated like I was a dog in the street. Did you hear what I said? I did a video on that one too. I got treated like I was a dog in the street. Like I was a piece of crap and a piece of shit. That's Memorial Hospital. That makes 6 times they done that to me. And this time they went overboard to the Call of Duty. But each time they accused me of being an attention seeker. That I was an attention seeker. I'm a drama queen. And I'm doing all this because I wanted drugs and stuff. And the funny thing is, I have never touched or taken drugs in my life. And nobody has ever heard of me taking drugs in my life, so don't even say it. I don't even like taking my own medication that the doctor prescribes for me. I mean, this is all bullshit. You want the story, I'm going to give you the complete story. This is the complete story. This is Memorial Hospital, Belleville, Illinois, 4700 Memorial Drive. That's both places, the Memorial Hospital and the Neuroscience building. I mean, both bad. I mean, I could have fallen in the floor, died with a stroke, and they'd have been responsible. But here's what they told me. Are you listening again? And if you don't believe me, ask them. Because they're not going to tell you the truth. Hell, I tell the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you a bunch of crap like other people do. I'm going to tell you the straight truth. They told me that I am a drama queen, that I am an attention seeker, that all I wanted was drugs. And although I might be a drama queen, I might be an attention seeker in a certain kind of a way, drugs, I've never touched them. But when I was there at that hospital, when I was there, the only attention I was seeking was I wanted somebody to do something about my pain, and I wanted somebody to do something about my blind spot, and I wanted somebody to help me with my broken ribs, which they never diagnosed. I had to go to a different facility to get diagnosed with that. Which, if you don't believe any of this, guess what? I can show you the x-rays. If you'd like to see them, you just ask me and I'll show them to you. If you don't believe anything I'm saying, you ask me and I'll show it to you. Be very glad to. Because each and every word I'm telling you is the truth. You people out there just don't know how to believe it. You believe them. You think that I am nothing but a drama queen. I'm seeking attention. Honey, that's not the kind of attention I want. That's not the kind of attention I want. Did you get that? I was in pain. I was hurting. I mean, if you can't tell the difference, maybe you need glasses. I don't know. Only thing I was trying to do was find out why my blind spot is. Because of what they did, this blind spot is in my eye forever now. Got a spot in my eye forever. If you don't believe that stuff, hey, I'll give you the records. You can look at them for yourself from another facility. I mean, you don't want to believe it? I can't do anything about that. You think I'm just seeking drama and attention and all that stuff? No, I'm telling you the truth here. The reason I'm telling it to you is because anyone out there that thinks they want to go back to that hospital, the Memorial Hospital, they better think twice. Because you're liable to freaking you're liable to die in that place if they mistreat you like they did me. If they don't like you because you're gay or transgender or this or that or whatever reason, if they don't like the color of your hair, they're going to mistreat you and let you fall on the floor with a stroke like they did me. So that's the entire story. If I'm going to do this video, I'm going to do the whole story. I mean, I'm going to tell you every single thing that there is that has to do with this. I think you deserve to know so you can make your own decision. I mean, if you don't believe me and you go to the Memorial Hospital, and if you fall dying or get hurt or something, hey, don't come back at me, because I told you. I told you exactly. I went through this 6 times with them. I will not go back anymore to that emergency room. I mean, I will not go back there anymore. But I think you deserve the truth. Because I tell the truth, but a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people think, I'm drama queen, I'm seeking attention, I'm seeking drugs. That's not what it's about. I mean, if I wanted drama, I could sure in the hell find a better way of doing it than that. Trust me. I got enough right out here in the front yard. But anyway, if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. Go on to another video. If you do want to believe me, you might want to think twice before going to that place, because what they did to me, they could do to you too. Because if they didn't like me because of who I am, and because of my car, it's got a sign on it saying the Dance of Life dancer, then they're going to discriminate against you too. They did it to me, they're going to do it to you too. So anyway, that's really all I've got to say. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks for joining me. Remember what I said. Memorial Hospital. Bad place, worst hospital I've ever heard of in my life. Discriminating against me, sending me out to the waiting room, letting me almost fall on the floor with a stroke, letting me go blind. And then, I almost forgot the most important part. They sit there and laughed at me and made a joke out of my condition. And, you know, one time they came out with a bottle of pills and stuff like that. I don't remember who it was. And she flashed it in front of my face, you know, just like you would this. Flashed it in front of my face and said, "Is this what you want? You want drugs so you can go on your opiate addiction or whatever? I don't even know what the hell that is. That's opiate. That's drugs that drug addicts take. I'm not a drug addict. I've never done that. I've never been that way. I'm not there to seek an attention. The only kind of attention I wanted was somebody to help me with my condition. I mean, I can't help it if you want to sit there and believe the other way. I can't stop you. But you will find out someday. You'll find out that everything I'm telling you is the truth. I'm not on here wasting my time to tell you about this. Because trust me, I got a hell of a lot better things to do than sit here and try to grab your attention, you know, and try to tell you, take heed because there's something wrong with this place. Something wrong with the hospital. Or else they wouldn't be doing this to me. If they're going to be doing it to me, they're going to do it to you too. So, I'm just trying to tell you the straight truth here. This is what they did to me. I don't know if they've done it to you or anybody else, but this is what they did to me. They discriminated against me. They made an ass out of me. They laughed at me. They laughed at my condition. They told me, that, you know, laughed in my face when I said I was going blind. Stuck their finger in my face. You know what I mean? Made names out of what was going on with me. You know, all kinds of horrible stuff. You know what I mean? I felt like I was in school with the rat rave, and they were making a joke out of me or something. That's what they did. They laughed about every single thing that was going on with me. My condition, me holding my chest, they laughed at every single one of that. Now, if you want to go to a hospital that does that, be my guest. But don't take me there. Thank you. Good night. Do you guys want to see it too?
No, thank you. I've actually been told that you're no longer a patient of this facility, so I'm going to ask you kindly to leave.
Yeah, and you can thank Amy because you're going to be on the air.
It's not going to be the first time.
Take the camera off me, sir. Now.
Will you please
Ma'am.
exit
Yeah.
my building?
I'll see you next time.
There is not going to be a next time.
Open the door for me, please.
If you're going to be back here,
Open the door.
next time you come back here,
Get the camera off.
it's going to be Belleville that's going to be escorting you out. And you will be arrested for trespassing.
I was a patient here.
You were.
I don't want to talk to you.
Put the camera down. I'm not sorry.
That's fine.
Keep going.
What did I just say?
I have the right.
Get it off of me.
No, this is private property.
Push the button for me.
Go ahead.
I can't. See?
Get that camera off of me.
Bert, watch out.
Watch out.
I got it.
Push the button. I haven't done anything to anybody except come over to show them the bed. You didn't push the button. I didn't do anything except come over to show you guys my car.
It's nice.
Bert,
What are you doing with this?
I'm not standing by the door.
Because Amy told me to come up here and talk to her. When I come up and talk to her, that's what she does to me. Just get out of my way.
Blow the camera off of me.
Open the door.
The door open itself.
Don't walk in back of me.
I'm making sure you depart my property.
I've been a patient here all these years, and this is how you do me?
You are no longer
Does
a
it
patient
have
at
something
this
to-
facility.
Say that again.
You are no longer a patient at this facility. Please depart my property.
Scared of you. I'm scared of you.
Ma'am, I am not doing anything to you.
You do know I have 14 million fans, right?
That's nice. Will you please depart
And you
my
will
property
be on
now?
the air.
Watch out.
I don't care. Let them watch out for me. Are you following me?
I am making sure you depart my property.
Then come over and see my van then too. So this is how I'm treated after all this time, huh?
You have been told that you are no longer to be here.
You're gonna be on the news, buddy.
Okay.
I don't walk backwards to somebody.
Okay, well, I'm not moving from this spot. I'm just making sure that you're departing.
After all this time I've been coming here, you do this. This is how I get treated? Are you kidding me? This is how I get done after all that time? Any departing words?
Have a good one. You have a nice day.
Yeah, after all this time I've been coming here, this is how Amy treats me? Nothing to say?
Dan, have a nice day.
Screw you.